Well, here we are again. This time we're outside the cage. I'm going to take a look at what's going on out here. I'm going to try to be quick, but there's a lot of stuff to go through, so let's get at it. Everything's doing pretty good. I actually just watered them an hour ago, so they're actually looking really good. They were wilted like big time. I don't know. Only 2 days since I watered them, and it's rained the last 2 days, so I guess my pots are definitely draining. Here's what they're looking like from afar. Coming along really good out here. Actually, they're potting up out here much faster than the ones inside. Inside I barely have anything, but out here it's going to town. This is the Butch T Mississippi. Not much going on with that one, just a bunch of flowers. This is the Defcon 7, that weird anomaly of a 7-pod brown I had last year. It's kind of brick red, pretty cool. It's got some pods on it that are looking true to form. They're really light green. That's how I noticed it was different last year. And these look like they're playing the part. Got the right shape, so that's cool. It'd be cool if they come out that brick red again. This is a Bigelokia Caramel. It's looking really good. It's just all flowered up, no pods yet. This one, I don't remember. Douglas crossed with a Scorpion, strain number 1. Can't remember where I got that one, but it's really bushy. And this is a Dorset Naga. Looking really good. No pods yet. Coming. They'll be not long. Those look like they're ready to jump. This one's got some weird looking leaves on it, I'll tell you. It's a yellow Butch T. It's healthy as hell. It really was wilted about an hour ago, but it looks good now. There's one of the Bubblegum 7s, the other one. It's got the same thing going on with the, can't remember what it's called, the calyx or whatever it is, the top of the pod. See how it's got that real weird look to it, that furry look, real big and furry. Not many flowers on this one. I thought there was. They must have dropped. Oh, there's one flower back there, I guess. A couple of them. They got that weird look, so hopefully they're true to form. This is a Scotch Bonnet crossed with a Jonah. No pods yet. It's a Chocolate Scorpion. That's the one from Ed I'm looking forward to. Tons of flowers, not potted up yet. This one, I don't even remember. 7-pot yellow crossed with a Assam Bigelokia. This one's got a, looks like that one's just starting to get into a pod there finally. Oh, what do we got here? Chili Pepper Pete Naga. Raja Merch. No pods. Orange Butch T. No pods. This one, I think this is the, oh, this is the Moruga Satan. I think he's just starting to just pod up a little bit. Little babies on there. Just a couple coming, that's a good sign. This is a regular Moruga. This is from Matt Riccitelli, one of them. I don't see any pods on that one yet. I've been waiting for that one to start bursting out. There's a ton of flowers. This is a yellow Moruga. I think that's from Grant. This is 4 brown Morugas. They all look kind of different. These were never topped, so they're kind of lanky, but the stems are thicker than hell. This one's got a little yellowing going on. Not quite as green as the other ones. It's tall and lanky though, I'll tell you. The stems on these are unreal. Brown Morugas. This one, look at this one. Look at the stem on that thing. It's just a beast. Got a bunch of pods on there. Or I should say buds, no pods yet. Anyhow, my poor 7-pot lava. I don't think it's ever going to come around. Look, it's got no leaves on the bottom. They all curl. Every time the leaves come out, they do this. They completely curl up in the sun. They come out fresh. They're sprouting out new ones right there. That's kind of cool. That wasn't there yesterday. But it's, I don't know. I don't have a lot of faith. Oh, let's see. Yellow Primo. No pods that I can see yet. Let's see. What is that? Jonah. Crossed with something. Crossed with a Butch T. That's a healthy one. This one is the Bubblegum 7 crossed with a Moruga. Coming along nice. No pods yet. Billy Boy Douglas. Regular Billy Boy Douglas. This one, I think he's starting to pot up, yeah. Got a couple nice, hey, there's the ice cream machine. Or ice cream truck, I mean. I got a couple good ones on here, about 3 or 4 started. Let's see. And I think I missed a pod back here on the, oh yeah, the yellow moruga. This was an early pod I had going on. It was actually really a nice one. Nice fat, bumpy ass moruga. I could get all these damn leaves out of here. This looks like it's wanting to turn, but it's just sitting there. It's the only one on the plant. And then the other one that's kind of ahead of everybody else is this yellow Billy Boy Douglas. There's one in here somewhere. Right there. So that's a pretty nasty looking pod. Looks mean. Let's see, this is a Billy Boy Jonah. No pods. This is a yellow Jonah. Looking forward to that one. This Naga-Mort crossed with a Tabasco. Thing's bushing out like crazy. No pods. Here's that Afterglow, the space chili. That thing's just growing and growing and growing. Now there's no stopping it now. It's got all this tons of new growth on here every day. This is a Caribbean Teardrop. I think it's got a couple little pods hiding in there somewhere, but it's really hard to see. Yep, right there's one. It's hard to see the pods on any of these because they're so damn low. I have to like get on my hands and knees. This is a Pumpkin Butch Tea, and it's from Jamie. This, I don't know, I don't remember what the hell they're supposed to look like, but there's a pod coming out right there. And this is a Naga Brain Strain cross. I don't think it's got any pods on it yet. This one's got some on it. It's a Butch Tea crossed with a Moruga. It's a really healthy looking plant. It's got some nice ones coming on it. Nice fatty bumpy things. It's got actually this node right here in the center. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a bunch in there. They're all, every one of them turned to a pod. Wish all of them would do that. Okay, let's see. This is a Primo crossed with a Butch Tea. I think there's some tiny pods in there, but I'm not sure where. I'm not going to dig for them. They're hard to find. Here, this one's got a bunch on it. It's a Burmese Naga. This thing was one of the earliest ones to put out peppers. And there's a bunch of them on here. Got flies all over me for some reason. Got a bunch of them floating around. So that's good. Those ought to be cool. Let's see. This is a Nagla crossed with a Moruga. This one's actually kind of falling over. I gotta stake them up tonight. Let's see, not Black Naga, no sign of pods yet. The regular Black Naga, no sign of pods yet that I can see. This is a Chocolate Boot crossed with a 7-pod. No pods yet. Boot crossed with a Scorpion. Nada. Chili Pepper Pete Naga crossed with a yellow, I don't remember, yellow 7-pod. So that ought to be interesting. Let's see, there's a Nagla crossed with a Bubblegum 7. So that's kind of a 4-way cross. This one's got the look to it too. The same look to the top of those flowers. So that's kind of cool. Here's a Borg 9. That's the same thing. This is a Nagla. Actually got the signs of a couple pods just barely wanting to pop out on there. So that's good. Chocolate Nagla. Starting to get into its own here. Butch Tea crossed with a Naga Viper. That's a bushy, healthy little thing. I don't think there's any pods on it that I could find yet. This is a Bubblegum 7 crossed with a Moruga. No pottage. This is a Douglas crossed with a Scorpion. I think there's a couple little tiny ones on there. This is a Peach Boot that's starting to really grow up, get tall. That one's getting some height to it. This one is a Scorpion Cardi Yellow crossed with a Boot. Let's see, Douglas crossed with a Butch Tea, another one. That's from a different person though, so I'm not sure. There's a Nagamorich. This one's putting some pods out. Has been for a while. None ripe yet. They're just popping all over the place. Just peppers popping out. There's some pretty nice ones on here. That was a real good producer last year for me. Scorponero, red Scorponero. This big tall sucker is an Infinity Monster. He plays the part, doesn't he? Look at that thing. Huge leaves. Let's see, an Infinity number 2 and another Infinity number 2. They both look totally different. This one's got different shaped leaves and it's got purple stem, purple everywhere in there. This one has no purple in there, so who knows what happened there. Let's see what the pods look like. This is 7-pot Nibru. Nothing on that one. Just now starting to form flowers. Just barely starting to get them up there. This is a Turbo Pube. This one's growing beautifully, holding its own. Nice and sturdy plant. And a bunch of flowers, nothing into pods yet. I think they're dropping still. It's been really friggin' hot. It's an Impact Red Boot crossed with a Galapagos. I think is how you say that. This is a red Arabibi Gusano. It's got flowers everywhere. That thing should be podding up any time now. This is a Chocolate Boot crossed with a Cajamarca. Kind of cool. The plant's odd, man. The leaves are really weird. Almost furry. Not really furry, but they kind of got that feel to them a little. This is one of the Red Dogs. This one looks really good. This one's got a little yellowing. I don't like the look of that one, but they're both Red Dogs. This one is a Chocolate Boot from Ben. Getting nice and wide and flowers all over. This is a smaller one, same thing. And this one is kind of cool. This is a Spiky Chocolate Scorpion I got from Pepper Jam. This one's starting to pod up. Getting some, these came out pure black purple when they popped out. Now they're starting to get brown, so that's good. Got a bunch in there. There's probably 10 on there now. Well, it's starting to rain, as you can probably see. I am getting the heck out of here. Just got it done before the rain. So anyhow, that's one last look at Outside the Cage. See ya.